Welcome everyone, this is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. Happy Sunday. It's been a tough few days. So yeah, this video is about what I picked up in Lakeside on my action figure toy hunt stroke Christmas shop. Not really a lot, if I'm honest. Got loads of stuff for my son, which I'm not allowed to show because I got in trouble. If you watched my last video, the wife will not let me show any of the stuff that I picked him up, even though he doesn't watch the channel at all. He was honest with me, he does not watch any of it, which is fine, but I can't show any of his stuff. Yeah, it's been a tough few days. Friday was my cousin Lucy's funeral, and that was tough. It was really hard. It was strange. It was Friday the 13th. It was also, she loved her horror movies. So like her family, they were talking about it, that she would have, she would have found it ironic because she loved horror movies. She always did, from me growing up. But yeah, that was tough. But it was good to see family again. Some family I hadn't seen for over 10 years, and we're all gonna stay in touch. But no, it was tough. There was even time to talk about Doctor Who and Star Wars toys. So it was nice. It was emotional, but it was also coincidentally, it was also exactly 22 years to the day since my dad's funeral. And it was only because I remember him being buried on Friday the 13th, or December the 13th, 2002, and it's just one of those things. But no, she was a good one. She really was a good one. But so this is to show what I picked up in Lakeside on Monday. And also I've made a few purchases within the last few days as well. So I went to the Best Sports Direct stroke game, and I picked up a Chuffy Futter Snow Trooper Holiday Edition. So I saw that, obviously I've seen these before, but me and Chuffy Futter were looking at them I saw them in Lowestoft, but we were looking at them in Great Yarmouth. I wanted the Jawa, which was only, I think I paid £15 for the Jawa, and these were £18, but everything's been reduced, so this was £12. I didn't see it in St Evenage, and I thought I'm having that because Chuffy Futter's picked one up, and I think that's a good price, £12, and it is a monstrosity. I'm not going to lie, it is a complete monstrosity, but I like it. I like my Christmas Star Wars monstrosities. I've got my Droid Factory Advent Calendar, which I didn't pay for. So this is great. I'm really happy with this. So I'm going to open this up at some point, as well as my Jawa. I want to get the droid as well from Rogue One. What's his name? I can't even remember what his name is. Is it K2O? So I want to pick him up. He's £12 as well. They didn't have him in stock. So I got one of them. I was really pleased with that. There was quite a few there. There's also a few Jawas as well. I also picked up General Hera. So I've already got one of these, which I picked up from Amazon in their massive sale months ago. This was £9. I've got no problem with that at all. I think that's a good price. And I'm going to be opening this one up because I just think she's a great character. Obviously, Ewan McGregor's wife. So, and it just looks great. I love the back of the card, and this is what they need to do with a retro collection. They need to do something just to make it a little bit more special. But yeah, I think that's great. So I was really happy with that because again, I've not seen this for a while. Funny thing is, I went to when I got back from because the funeral was in Southend, so I met my brother who lives in Cheshunt. And then we drove to Southend together. So on the way back from the funeral, because there was family I hadn't seen for years, we were there for a few hours. So I didn't get back to Enfield, because Enfield's on the borders with Cheshunt, until like 5 o'clock on the dot. So rather than be stuck in rush hour, me and my brother went to Brookfield Farm. I used to go, when I used to live around there, I used to go quite a lot, where the big massive Tesco's is and Marks and Spencer's. And they've got a new, well I say new, it's new to me, a new Sports Direct with a game in there. And they had some figures, but they were higher prices. And I went to the counter to check, and they were, and that's the weird thing about Game. The prices are different wherever you go, and they differ from the website. So yeah, that was disappointing. So I didn't buy anything from there. So I'm always aware that if you see a bargain, go for it. And sometimes you're lucky, you go to the counter and they say, yeah, it's cheap. Yeah, we haven't changed the price yet. And sometimes you get an arsehole, really. But yeah, so I picked up Hera for £9. I also picked up a Tuscan Warrior. Now, I believe these are sold out online, but I believe they went down in price online to like £5 or £6. So this was the same price. I've got two of these. This was the same price that I paid back when I think I picked it up in it was either Lowestoft or Great Yarmouth. And yeah, it's an army build figure, and I really rate this Tuscan Warrior. So I thought there was one in there. I'll have that, £7. Let your eyes be your guide. And then what else did I pick up from? Yeah, and then I found a HK87 Assassin Droid, £6. So these are still available online, only limited to 3. You can only buy 3 at once. And this is for Chuffy Futter, because he's been looking for one. Well, he's looking for 2. So I haven't been able to find a second one yet. But I think £6 is a great price. I paid 8 for mine because it's an army builder figure. It's the most expensive retro collection figure in Lame from the Ahsoka series. And I still find it strange that they don't sell Jedi Academy Luke. That's just madness. Currently $3.99 at In Demand Toys. So that's for Chuffy Futter. That's going to him. Then I went to, I think the next shop I went to was, it was Ikea. It was Ikea, because I was hungry. I had the meatballs. So I've got some, I bought some, these boxes are great. So these boxes, these were my Doctor Who magazines. I keep them in there, and they go in the loft. And I've bought these smaller boxes because they're not too expensive, but my wife, she tells me it's now time to sort out my son's toys, and I knew that time was going to come. He don't play with toys anymore. We play with a bit of Lego, but he's got loads of Star Wars figures and ships and everything. There's no way I'm getting rid of them. They're all from the sequel trilogy, but they need to be sorted out. And I've bought those little boxes for his Star Wars figures. So I'll sort them out and put them in the loft. I bought a shelf for my son's Funko Pops. And again, that was reduced. I think that was £6. I also bought some because I had my meatballs in there. I do like the lingonberries that come, for your meatballs. So I bought one of these, £2.50, I think it was, and I've got that for my Christmas dinner. Although my wife says my wife weren't impressed because she doesn't like cranberry anyway. But she says she's still going to buy cranberry and all that stuff for Christmas dinner because we've got family coming. But I thought this looks really good, and I find this really tasty because it's a cranberry. It's just a little bit jellified. So hopefully that'll be nice with a bit of turkey. So I got that, and then I went to Smith's Toys after Ikea, after I had something to eat. And then if you watch the video, I love Knight Rider, and I found Hot Wheels Knight Rider kit. Now this was like £9, and I have got one that I picked up at the St Ives Toy Fair, similar packaging. But I don't know if this is a different car. I'll have to, because my cars, my Hot Wheels, I keep them in my. The last time I went to a toy fair at the NEC, I bought an old retro Matchbox car. What's it? The little car box where you keep your toy cars. Now Hot Wheels are too long for it. It only fits Matchbox cars, but you can fit some Hot Wheels in there, and that's where my Knight Rider cars are, my kits. So it'll be interesting to see if it is exactly the same, or I can refer back to my video. But this is a proper like premium model of kit, hence why it costs more money. So I actually picked up 2 of them, one to one to open and play with, and one to display. It's getting dark now. And I also went to B&M as well, and I bought this Trans Am. Now I'd seen it in there before, but you know, I love Trans Ams and I love Hot Wheels, and I thought, look, if I've got kit, I've got to get this Trans Am as well. So I'll be opening this up. So I thought that was good. Was it £1.60 or something, I think, or £1.50? So I bought that, and also I picked up a Starship Enterprise. So it's not from the original series. It's from the the Christopher Pine movies, but it's a good model, and it's a Hot Wheels as well. So yeah, and again, it was right down the bottom. I've been wanting one for a while. I know they've released this before, but I was really happy with that. So that's like £1.60 as well. So, but buying this, it makes me now. I wish I'd bought the Ertl Enterprise A from Star Trek 4, which was at the Enfield pageant, not this year, last year. The guy wanted £15, but it was in immaculate condition. It's on one of my videos, and I wish I'd bought it. But I think I bought like 3 or 4 mini rigs from the same guy, and they were like £20 each. So my mum, I'd run out of money. So I wish I bought. I could have sorted something out. Wish I'd bought it. So I'm happy with that. That's quite a good model, but it's not as good as the original Star Trek movies Enterprise. It's just not the same. I know it's a bigger scale, isn't it, than the original Enterprise, but that's a nice little model. What else did I get? And then I went into the shopping centre, and I went to Smith's Toys. I mean, I spent so much money on my son. I didn't buy anything for the wife. That was the plan, apart from peppermint bark from Marks and Spencer's. So I've got one thing. I ordered some stuff online last night actually, and I went in the entertainer, usual suspects, but I bought two Ned B's, and they're £4 each. And I've got this figure already, but I rate it. It's such a great figure. And I'm sort of thinking I wouldn't mind, it's quite a clean figure. I wouldn't mind trying to do like a custom on him. So that's what I've bought them for. That's what I tell myself. It just seems rude not going in the entertainer and buying a Star Wars figure for £4. But I really rate Ned B. I think he's a great figure. I think I sent one of these to Chuffy Futter as well ages ago. So that is what that's what I picked up. But then in the week, so I'm sending a package over to Ed in New York, and because I've got him a Davros. I've got him a few bits and pieces, but I've got him a Davros. But I remember when I was in Lowestoft, in the B&M in Lowestoft, and there was like about 100 Jodie Whittaker 3-packs in there. And he mentioned he wouldn't have minded one, but then I didn't go back. I didn't go back to the Lowestoft B&M. So when I was in my local B&M, I don't know, must have been, was it last week? I didn't do a video. I took some photos. He saw this set, the old Christopher Eccleston. Even though it says the 8th Doctor on there, he fancies this set, and I rate it. I think it's a good set. Like Rose, I think Rose is from the Part Another Ways, which is that latest Dalek release, which I know it's been released in some B&Ms, but it's supposed to be coming out. Is it on the 16th? I think that's what I've heard. So I picked that up for Ed, and that was $7.99. So that's coming his way. That's on its way to shortly New York with a few other little Brucey bonuses. I also, so that was in B&M. That was on, I think that was on Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Tuesday? No, it was on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? I can't remember what day it was. It might have been Thursday. I picked that up. I also got another Enterprise, but this time for Chuffy Futter, because I know he's a fan of the older Starships. So I've got one for Chuffy, and again I found it right at the bottom. I mean, you know, it's been released before. I don't think it's a rare Starship, but you know, it was right down the bottom, so I thought I'll get one of those for Chuffy, cheer him up a bit. And then when I said that I went to after the funeral, when I got back to Enfield, and it was like 5 o'clock, so I went shopping. So Lane was a disappointment, but I also went in Tesco's in Brookfield Farm, or well, that's what I used to call it. I think it's just called Brookfield now. But there's a Hot Wheels that I've been looking for absolute ages, and I know it's got its haters, but I love it because I saw it at the car show earlier this year, and it blew me away. I managed to find the Tesla Cybertruck. I'm so happy to find it. I know a lot of people would just avoid it. I absolutely love this. I also love the I love what they've done to the actual the paintwork, because it's like stainless steel or aluminum, very much like the Back to the Future DeLorean, but they've done a really nice paint job on this, because it does look like metal, unless it's just bare metal. I don't know. I'd be interested to kind of get that out, but honestly, I was so happy to finally find it, and that was right down the bottom. They had quite a few, because it's the Entertainer now in Tesco's. They had quite a few Hot Wheels in there, but I can't believe it. I've been looking for this for weeks, and now I've got it. Bit more expensive in the Entertainer. It's buy one get one free, but I think these are like £2.30 each or something. So it is a bit more expensive, but yeah, really happy to find this. And I picked up a second Hot Wheels for my son. I got him a Porsche because he loves Porsches and Ferraris. So yeah, that's just a little for his Christmas stocking. But yeah, so that is my pickups from well, Lakeside, and a few purchases in the week. But that is it. That is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to open, as I said, my Knight Rider, my Trans Am's, my Enterprise, my Star Wars Hera, and Holiday Snow Trooper. They're going to be opened at some point. But yeah, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It lets me know you care. It also helps the channel. And I'll see you. Definitely looking forward to having a bit of this, my Christmas turkey on Christmas Day, which is only a matter of days away. But yeah, that's the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one.